All right, we'll close the deal or lose the deal because that $8,000 tax credit deal for first-time homebuyers goes away November 30th. Now, politicians have been scrambling to extend the credit, even double the credit. But not my next best. And guess this, she sells homes. Real estate expert Dolly Lenz joins me right now. She is the #1 realtor in the country. How's that? You don't like this. That shocked me.
Well, I think there should be good reasons for buying homes or renting homes or whatever your decisions are, and it shouldn't be a handout reason. It should be you thought about it, this is what you need to do, this makes sense for you long term, not, gee, I'm going to get $8,000 or $15,000 or some other thing.
What do you care if they're in the mix? They're in the mix and they're lifting.
They're in the mix and they're lifting, but there's a cost. There's no free ride. I mean, everybody thinks the government, there's no checks being written. It's all air, money from air, which is really nice, but not true. Somebody is paying for that.
You're one of the few in the real estate industry who feel this way. Most of your colleagues are saying, yeah, keep it coming, anything we can do.
Look, developers can make up for it. Other people can make up for it to keep some sort of credit going, but it shouldn't be the government. We're kind of bailed out. Now it's time to fly on our own, and that's what I really believe would be best.
So you're just saying something as basic as what Dave was saying, personal responsibility.
Yeah, wow. Yeah.
There's a concept.
Yeah.
How are things looking in real estate?
Things are looking so much better. It's almost hard to imagine what really happened and how it happened, barring any congressional review. I'm
sure they'll get a task force going on that.
Exactly.
They might want you on.
Yeah, exactly. I doubt that. But it's much, much better. People are confident. People are looking at things. Some people are buying things. And, sellers are taking a hit. Buyers are taking a hit. But they're making deals. And it's working. All
right. Now, are the prices still dropping? I know you're in the urban areas and all in New York, for example, but you're also big in Miami or the
Yeah, but for
Florida.
the most part,
what do you see happening?
Well, other than, Miami has so much inventory, it's really difficult to speak about Miami in positive
Just a lot
terms.
of condos, a lot of buildings. They're just sitting empty.
5 years worth of inventory. 5.
Is that right?
Yeah. Plus the shadow.
But it's down from like 700 years, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Like
yes, exactly. So Madoff may still be out to buy something.
All right, but that's not quite a buy yet for you.
No. Not at all. Tax laws there don't make sense on a purchase, so I personally wouldn't buy, and I couldn't recommend most people buy at this point in Florida.
All right, but your view is homes are not like chits on a poker table. You live in them. You
live in them, and there's something you also have to think about. Okay,
yeah.
Where do I want to live? Can I live there for 5 years?
But what about the second and third home buyer, the investor buyer? You're saying cool it?
Well, no, investor buyer doesn't have to cool it. Home buyer, second home buyer doesn't have to cool it. You have to look that you can afford it and what your time horizon is.
Gotcha.
And if you look at that, it all makes sense, go for it.
All right, I think this is what makes you the best in the nation. Dolly, thank you very much. Very good seeing you.
Thank you.
Dolly Lenz.